It is 6th of April today. That is Jill's garden. And the garden is full of flowers, various colors, various varieties. And there will be a lot more in another few weeks' time. And that is Jill. Hello. She has a beautiful garden with the help of the charity Wellspring. She has arranged everything, and the garden will be open for public 11th of June on Sunday. She has made a very kind offer to me to join, and although I don't have that many flowers which you can see and you will be able to see in her garden at that time, but I have a lot of grafted plants. I have tried my knife on almost every plant I could find another variety of. Apart from the grafted plants which are in my garden, I have grown a small nursery of fig trees which have been grown outside in the open. They have spent 2 winters and they can easily cope with the weather around Manchester. And now, as the weather is changing, their leaves are coming out. Although they are very small, but some of them, they are coming out with the small fruit. That's fig. That is another one with a little tiny fruitlet. Apart from that, I have some homegrown apples. I collected some seeds from Pink Lady apples, and I had grown them and I grafted them last year. Most of the grafts were done last year. Some have been recently added, and all those grafts which were done last year, they have come up with a lot of flowers. There are about 6 apple trees altogether. They all have different varieties grafted onto them, and when they are in the garden, they can supply the fruit starting from around end of August right up to end of December, and some varieties into January. And all these plants, they will be available for sale, The takings will go to Wellspring charity, which is a charity which helps the needy people in Stockport and the surroundings. This leaflet gives all the details about the date and location. For further information, you can go on my YouTube channel, subscribe it for all the latest updates and grafting videos. Thank you. That's my garden, which has a few plum trees grafted with different varieties, few cherry trees, some apple trees like this one, which might have 10 or 12 different varieties grafted onto it. Some pear trees, they have also been grafted with various varieties. Some apples, some plum trees, another plum tree recently grafted, the grafts growing, another apple tree with various grafts, then another pear tree which has about 10-12 different varieties grafted onto it. Most of them, they are full of flowers. Another apple tree with 42 different varieties grafted onto it, and hopefully soon that number will go to 50. Another pear tree with few varieties grafted on. Nice flowers coming out. Another small pear tree which has about 10 varieties grafted. Some fig trees. Another apple tree which has different varieties grafted onto it. There are few other pear trees, and you can see the flowers on them, different varieties, the same as that one. That's another apple tree. That's another plum tree. There are some grapevines. Some more grapevines. That's another cherry tree. To see all of those grafted various fruit trees, bushes, berries, roses with different varieties grafted onto it, you need to visit. Two different varieties of flowers on this one bush. That is quince. Roses on one stem there will be 3-4 different varieties of flowers. One branch full of white flowers, the other one with yellow flowers. You can't imagine, you might have never seen these things anywhere. If you feel that there is enough attraction in looking at these plants, you are most welcome.